Bro, let me tell you something that most men would rather die than to admit. Because it's not society that's making men weak. It's not the government. It's not your job. It's not even the trauma that you've kept going from your childhood. You're soft because you've built a life with zero friction, zero resistance, zero discipline. So comfort is killing you slowly, not dramatically, not overnight, but quietly, like a leak in the roof, just dripping day after day after day until the whole fucking roof caves in. And deep down, you can feel it. You know you're not operating like the man that you know that you could be, you should be. So stay with me, because by the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can become dangerous again in the best way possible. Because once you start fixing these leaks and make life exciting again, you'll amaze yourself. So let me break down how comfort is killing modern men. Look around you. Most men aren't living, they're just sedated. Uber Eats for food, binge watching Netflix, scrolling instead of building, comfort over courage, and just numbing themselves instead of taking action. And the scary part is it feels normal because every other man around them is doing exactly the same thing. We've built a world where you can go for your entire life without ever having to be physically or mentally challenged. But here's the truth that nobody wants to hear. A man who avoids discomfort becomes a man who avoids himself. Comfort strips you of your edge, your aggression, your ambition, your fire, the thing that's made you feel alive when you were younger, kept you excited about life, waking up in the morning with a fucking hard on. And then when you wake up one day wondering, why do I feel empty? Why do I feel flat? Why do I feel invisible? Why does my partner not been looking at me the same way? Why do I not feel just excited? I've got an anxious pain in my chest and in my head. Because softness breeds depression. But the worst thing is you're not depressed, you're just under-expressed. Let me say that again, you're not depressed, you're just under-expressed. So here's why men feel a bit depressed but don't know why. High performers come to me all the time saying, Lewis, everything in my life looks good on paper, so how come I feel nothing? Because the world has convinced men to chase external success and just ignore their internal power and their capabilities. Because you've built a business, you've got that fancy car, you wear the nice clothes, you go on a couple holidays a year, you provide for your family and you hit the milestones that society approves of, but yet you still don't feel like a man. Because modern life rewards men for becoming productive, not powerful. So you became a provider, but you lost your identity. You became somewhat successful, but lost your spark. And you became comfortable, but you lost your edge. Because depression for men is often a symptom of living too far below your potential. It's a warning sign. You know that you're capable of more, and every day you don't tap into it, so a part of you just dies. But that's why the physical hardship resets your mental strength, because your physical and your mental are interlinked. Here's a secret that most men never learn. Your mind follows your body, not the other way around. Because men in modern society are struggling mentally because they aren't challenged physically. They spend half their life sitting down. Your mental strength isn't built on meditation and journaling alone. It's built by doing hard physical things that demand respect from the man in the mirror. Heavy reps, rounds in the ring, sweat pouring, heart pounding, discipline when nobody's watching. This is how men recalibrate. So let me tell you something real. When I was at my lowest point, that rock bottom moment I know oh so well, addicted, broke, in chaos, in trouble with the law, and I hated myself and I burnt all my bridges and my friendships. The first thing that rebuilt me wasn't the mindset work, it was movement. It was getting in the boxing gym and punching the bag, lifting weights, walking for hours, getting my heart rate up when my life felt like it was collapsing. Physical hardship resets your mind because it forces your brain to have to respect you again. And when you respect yourself, your whole identity starts to shift. You stop needing external validation and you stop folding under pressure. You stop having to escape into addictions, the drug, the drink, whatever. You stop lying to yourself and you start to become dangerous in the best way possible. Calm, capable, centered, certain, all the good C's, not a cunt. So let me tell you about how I rebuild, because I didn't rebuild my life because I'm special. I rebuilt my life because I had no other option. I was a drug addict. I was overweight, obese. I was broke. I had a criminal record. I hated the man that I saw in the mirror. I was in debt as well, over 20 grand's worth of debt. You can't forget that one. Because do you want to know what changed everything? I got sick of being and feeling soft. I got sick of being reactive. I got sick of being a victim instead of feeling like a victor, like a winner. So I started with small physical promises. train, walk, box, eat clean and sleep better. Then the mental side followed naturally. That's journaling, gratitude, subconscious reprogramming, actual structure, discipline. And then one day, the world stopped feeling so heavy. And now I literally feel like the life's working for me. Not because life got easier, but because I got stronger. That's the whole game. And once you could start to understand it, you could start to make life work for you. So here's how to become the dangerous man. It's a formula. The modern man's cheat code, and it's the formula I use with all my private clients. Number one is get physically strong, because strength creates confidence. Confidence creates clarity, and clarity creates direction. So number two is reprogram your mind, because your subconscious is running on outdated software. So rewrite it, audio, affirmations, visualization. Number three, build a system so you can't fail. You need to stop relying on motivation. Build yourself a daily blueprint of physical and mental non-negotiables. Number four, create friction on purpose. Cold showers, training when you're tired, discipline when it's inconvenient, hard things that makes your brain realise it can trust you. Number five is eliminate the softness. Bad food, bad friends, bad habits, bad environments. Get rid of anything that weakens your identity and doesn't help you grow. Number six, become someone that you admire. That's the whole game. Not approval, not applause, not status. Self-respect. Because when you respect yourself, it's magical. Everybody else start to respect you too and treat you better. Because brother, modern life has softened men. Look around and you can see the evidence for yourself. It's taken the teeth out of you, but you can get them back. And when you do, you become unstoppable. You become unfuckwithable. So if you're ready to rebuild yourself, physically, mentally, and most important, internally, click the link in the bio and you can get a free copy of the system that I use with my private clients, the Become Unfuckwithable Blueprint. So either click the link in the bio or comment the word blueprint and you'll get it. I'll send it directly through to you. And if you want some one-to-one help where we go deep, book a power hour breakthrough call and let's start to build the strongest version of you that you've ever seen. Because a dangerous man isn't violent, isn't chaotic, isn't loud. A dangerous man is calm, disciplined, built, aligned, and in control of himself. Let's start to bring that man back. So I'll see you in the next video, but don't bother clicking on the next video if you're not going to get a free copy of the Become Unfuckwithable Blueprint. It's a system that I use myself every single day to build myself back up to the point where I am now. And it's the one that I give to all my private clients. So I'll see you in the next video. Let's go.